They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast.
One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on.
Unrestricted podcast listeners, thank you so much for clicking play. Because of you, those numbers are going up, up, and up. Now, I need you to go onto my website, allrock.com. That's ALLRAWK.com. Go buy a hoodie. Go buy a t-shirt. It's hoodie season here in Salt Lake City. It is freezing outside, so let us take care of you by keeping your little back warm. All right? Today I got a very special... oh, man, choking myself up. Today I got a very special guest across from me, somebody that is working, somebody that had a show. Was it last night?
Tonight.
Oh, it's tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, got a show tonight. And somebody that came across my radar, somebody originally from Utah.
Yes, sir. Yep. Born and raised.
Got my man Peech in the building. Now, Peech is not spelled normal.
No, sir.
Peech.
And a period sometimes.
Okay. Why you spell your name like that?
I don't know. I didn't want to get lost in the Google search of the fruit.
Gotcha.
I got to set it apart a little bit.
Yeah, you'll find Bowser.
Yeah, there'll be all types
Mario.
of stuff, and then there'll be those photos.
Yeah, or just a big ass.
Yeah,
Just Peech.
probably plenty, bro. Oh my god. But yeah,
Peech, man. So you're from Utah. What city are you from?
Park City. Born and raised Park City. Yeah, just raised up there doing sports and shit. Came down here for a little while and then moved to LA.
So originally from Park City, spent some time in the Valley.
Yeah.
Now you're reside in Los Angeles.
Yes, sir.
How long you been in LA?
I've been like off and on for like 3 or 4 years now. Come back here all the time because it's like this is my like home. Like come back to ski, chill with all the homies, and record music, relax, see the mountains. Like come back to where I want to be. But LA is where the work is and where the grind is, all that. So
Does an artist need to leave Utah in order to pursue their dreams and their goals for their career?
I don't know if they have to, but I think it's important to be willing to take risks and take steps outside of yourself than what you're comfortable with. Because, without taking a risk, you won't know if there's that reward waiting for you out there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think within this industry, this whole industry, I'm sure, as you know, very well know, is a very big network.
Yeah.
It's really all about networking. And, if you stay in one place, you're not going to be able to build that network as big. So
Yeah, I agree.
the more people you meet, is the better, regardless.
What sports did you do?
I was a football player since like tiny little kid, and then up until high school, and then I skied competitively as well. So doing like slopestyle skiing, like the jumps and rails and shit, flips and all that.
Really?
Yes,
On
sir.
some like action sports, X game shit?
Yeah, yep.
Damn.
Yeah, that was I was born, raised just skiing my whole life, and
Was that a family thing?
yeah, it was just always the thing. Like my dad was a ski racer, and yeah, just from when we were children, I guess we were skiing. So
Yeah.
and then we just ski racers. My older brother was a ski racer. I became a slopestyle skier, and we just ran it up. It was like kind of just the thing to do, I guess, because Park City is a small town,
Yeah.
and that's kind of based around just skiing up
Yeah.
there in the way.
All,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was going to say Sundance and skiing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, how many resorts are up there in Park City?
There's
Sundance.
there's like
Solitude. Isn't Solitude up there?
Well, so Solitude's like in the canyon, but in Park City, there's 3, which is Canyons, Park City, and Deer Valley. But Park City and the canyons combined now, so they're just one big one. But
Gotcha. Yeah. Damn. So, me personally, man, I'm a city boy, concrete jungle. I don't know anything about skiing. So if I ask you some silly questions, it's because I don't know.
100%.
So family, your dad was a skier. What was mom up to?
Well, she's also a skier, but she's just, she worked waitress job up there on Main Street. Yeah, that's kind of all she did. I mean, when we were really young, like we were skiers, and then my pops went away, and then we were still skiers, but then my mom just worked waitress job. Really, that's kind of like.
How do you find out that you want to take this thing competitive?
It's kind of expected, honestly. It wasn't even like a I want to compete. It was kind of more of like you're competing, like not like you're forced into it, but it was just like a thing that you did.
Did you love it?
Oh my god, more than anything, bro. I'm competitive, like very competitive, dude. Like I love to compete at the highest level anywhere. Like I love it more than anything. Same with football, like just that feeling like that when you get locked in. And it's the same with music, like the same feelings there. It's like that flow state of like you're tracking down a football in the field. Like,
Yeah.
everything else has gone away and you're just like hunting this shit down. Or you're skiing and you're, flying through the air. Or you're singing and you're riding and, eyes closed. Like it's like that flow state of passion, I guess, and purpose that rides through all of them. And I think that's how I've lived my life most of the time, is just doing things like that, which I love.
Yeah.
Which I'm very thankful for too.
You could beat me at skiing. You could probably beat me at football. One thing I could beat you at, being on time.
Hey, it was not my fault.
Just play.
That's funny.
So, have you ever had any issues on the mountain? Like any avalanches or anything like that?
Honestly, I never got injured skiing.
Damn.
Surprising.
Knock
I
on
knew,
wood.
yeah, I knew a lot of people who got very badly hurt though. I had 2 friends who died skiing, doing the same thing that I was doing. Seen a lot of people get really, really badly injured. But it kind of came with it. Like it wasn't that crazy when somebody got, broken everything or whatever it is. Like, yes, it's crazy and sucks, but it's like kind of expected. It happens,
Damn.
Especially in those action sports. I mean, if it takes one small thing to, never have to ski again type shit.
Did you ever want to go like to the most high of competition as far as like the Olympics or anything like that? Did you ever try out for that?
100% wanted to. But I got to a point in high school where I started making music and I kind of just was like, that's what I want to do. And I stopped competing. And yeah, but always before the goal was, to go get up to the X Games and from there get up to the next level. And then of course the Olympics is the top level. So
yeah.
But that was like, I don't know. It wasn't like the thing that I thought about. I was just doing it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then of course, like, yes, there's that little thing like, oh shit, the Olympics, if we're doing this shit right. But yeah, we would train up there at the Olympic Park and shit during the summer, like all that. But that was a cool part of life. I feels like it's a whole different lifetime ago. Like it doesn't even feel like, it feels like so long ago.
Yeah.
Reason,
When's the last time you did hit the slopes?
Last year. I try to ski every year, at least a little bit, but not as much as I would like to, honestly.
Is your family still on PC?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And my mom's in Texas. My dad's in Death Valley, California.
Jeez.
Yeah. All over the place, bro.
Well, there's no skiing in Death Valley.
Not even close. I don't even know. There's nothing out there.
No, there's not. There might be an armadillo or something. I don't know.
Seriously.
Have you seen an armadillo?
Not in person.
It's a weird animal.
Those things look
weird. Your mom probably see them in Texas.
Yeah. Oh yeah, probably all the time, bro.
So when did you get influenced to start making music?
I was a freshman in high school. And I can't remember exactly like what it was that I guess like put it into my brain like, oh, you should record a song or some shit, But me and my buddy, my manager now actually, we grew up together up there, and for some reason we decided to go record a song. They had a library that had like a podcast booth, and we would record songs there because they had GarageBand, so we'd just use that to record music at first, and we'd just do it for fun, like after school and shit. Like that would be like the thing to do. We'd be like, all right, let's go fucking record a song, and just making all types of whatever the hell. But it just and then it just from there just became like something I actually really enjoyed doing, and like songwriting became like a part of me, like where I would use it to, as an outlet, as a way to express myself, as a way to just fucking get stuff out. And I never like expected. I didn't know, when you begin, you have no idea what you're doing, so it was just kind of flowing with it. And yeah, and then I started releasing probably later that year. But yeah.
Looking at your earlier projects, I looked on your Apple Music, right? And I think the first project I seen was 2018.
Yeah.
To go from where you were in 2018 to 2022, I feel like there's been a major shift.
Yeah.
In you as an artist. What influence do you feel like the 2018 was not the authentic you? And do you feel like right now in 2024, do you feel like you're making the most authentic self type music for yourself?
Honestly, I think it's, you know, it's just the evolution of it, like of a person, you know. And it's kind of like an interesting way to look at it of music is those songs are still on there. Like my first song ever is still on there. And, you know, obviously my most recent that's like, what is that, like 6 years of evolution of a person. And like, you know, I'm young. Like it hasn't been like, that's from high school to now. And I feel like, yeah, it's just, as you grow, you know, you start and learn things. I mean, obviously it sounds probably better now than it used to sound. But
it sounds a lot better. It sounds a lot different too, right?
Yeah.
Like early I hear more melodic hip hop type sound. Now I hear more folk.
Yeah.
I hear more more folk type sound, and I love it.
Thank you.
You know, I was telling you before we started recording that my favorite song of you is more of a folk sounding song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the visuals on that is gorgeous.
Thank you. Oh
So-
my God, I love that video.
So
much.
who's the artist that shot it?
So it's with Happy I'm Sad, the Happy I'm Sad Notion, and the camera guy was Bennett Barbosa. We're all Utah boys. We all live in LA now, but yeah, we're all from out here. Grew up together, all of us.
Is it important to have a team like that?
I think it's one of the most important things for sure. Because I mean, it's just like we were saying, like that network.
Mm-hmm.
Without a network, you're only as good as, you know, the people you know. I feel like in a way, because if you can't open doors, then I mean you're just how good are you when you're just in a room alone? You know, it's like,
Yeah.
It doesn't like it matters still. It depends on if you want to progress or not. You gotta build with people.
How was building in Salt Lake City or building in Utah in general starting your career?
It was interesting, I guess. All I really focused on was making music out here. At the beginning, like I didn't know that much about the industry at the beginning. Obviously, just breaking in and trying to figure it out, doing all types of stuff, like submitting music here, there, whatever. But out here, I mean, honestly, it was mainly we would do shows and stuff.
Pull that mic up. I want people to hear your voice.
We would do shows out here in Salt Lake quite a bit, like in high school, like the Beehive Social Club or the old loading dock that they had.
Yeah.
Where else? A couple other venues. So that's what we would do. Is we would do shows, and then I would just record in my closet. That's about it. Go to school.
Yeah.
But and then slowly but surely I kind of like started coming down here more often to like say record music in like a real studio rather than home setup. I would go to Red Light. Mm-hmm. That's where I started. That was like my first time I went to like a professional studio. And that really changed everything for my sound. And then after Red Light, I just started going to Adam Banks. He's my brother. And that progressed my sound even more. And that's like what I'm saying, like about knowing people is like, you know, there's somebody can bring something to you that helps you, and you can bring something to them that helps them to progress in like the best ways. Mm-hmm. And so it's great to, you know, have that team built together, especially if you guys are passionate about the same thing. You see the vision.
At what point do you feel like you need to make the jump to go to LA, and how nervous were you to make that jump?
Yeah, no, honestly, that was always a thing that I thought about. Like in high school of making music, it's like, okay, we gotta go to LA. You know, it's like, I guess it's kind of like the thing that everybody thinks it's the thing to do, to go to LA, which it could be. But right after I graduated high school, I signed a deal with The Lights Global, this label out in California. And let's see, what's the timestamps on this? So like 2020. And then I was still out here though for probably a year, just working, you know, doing, making money, just trying my, you know, stay above water and shit. And then finally I got the opportunity to move to LA. Like there's an opening at a house out there, and I was like, okay, like let's do it. And like moved out there and just made it happen. Like, but it was always that thing on the top of the head. It's like, bro, I gotta get out there to, you know, meet people, go, you know, just take it to the next level.
That's crazy that's the mindset during a pandemic too.
Yeah.
Right? Because the world shut down. So moving to a different state probably is not the first thing on my mind to make this thing pop,
100%.
because everybody's going digital at this point. I feel like that year, 2020, was the year we realized that we can do a lot of things digitally and we don't have to be in person for a lot of shit. But you looked at it the other way. I was like, nah, I need to leave.
Oh, that's funny. I forgot about that. But yeah, LA was shut down. LA was shut down all the way. But when I got there, it wasn't too bad anymore. Like they were open. But
So how'd you convince your friends to move out there?
I moved out alone.
Oh,
On my lonely. And that's like you're saying, if I was scared or not to move. No, but yes, at the same time, I guess I just dipped. It was me and me. Like, let's go. I have no option.
you believed in yourself that much.
Yeah.
That's a terrifying thing in a different state that is a bigger state, bigger city, right? So many different things moving along and so many other people doing what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
You're just another artist in a big sea,
100%.
versus out here where you can really stand out. We don't have a lot of people. We have a lot of artists, but in hindsight, it's really not that many people doing what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
But none of that ever changed your mind. Nothing ever changed your mind about being just another fish in a big sea.
No, it's definitely interesting to see. Which luckily I did have friends out there, but they were out there before or came out after I went out there. But it's the way you put that is perfect because it's weird. Like you wouldn't even everybody you meet is like the same version of doing the same thing that you're doing from every state you could imagine in LA. It's just a whole conglomerate of just artists, singers, dancers, this, that, which is sick. And that's why I think it's such a great place to meet people. Wherever you go, it's like there's another person trying to make it happen as well. But also you could get kind of lost in the, that side of it. So I don't know. It's easy to like lose your head out there too. I feel like a lot of people do.
How do you keep a level head? How do you not, go crazy and give up because everything that's going on?
Yeah. Honestly, I just be locked in, I guess. Like I used to, when I first went out there, a lot of it, yeah, like you're going out and shit. You're doing the whole LA thing, like nightlife, whatever it is, and meeting people, having fun. But damn, bro, like I don't even do that shit anymore, honestly. Like I was just kind of over it. It's just like bad for the mental health and shit. Going out all the time and like doing that was just, it's not me either, I feel like. And now it's just like I'm just locked in working on music every single day. And like luckily I moved into a new place and it was like perfect. Like it's just, we're at a good spot now, better than ever. And like before it was like, yeah, it was interesting. Like it was hard out there, like for myself, just like questioning everything. But like I always knew the music was there. Mm-hmm. I never questioned the music ever, but just questioning, self as a person sometimes, just like, oh shit, like you're saying, like being in that big of a pond of with so many fish, it was definitely, it's kind of scary for real.
You've been making music for about what, 6-7 years now?
Yeah. About that.
And which, I mean, hindsight, 6 years is a long time, but it's also a short time. You still have a young career, right? Yeah. Especially where you are musically now, right? We look at 2018, 100%. Those songs are nowhere near where you are now, right? You can see your growth. Literally, I was listening, I was like, damn, this artist has grown a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is part of the reason why I wanted to sit down with you, is because you're doing something that a lot of people are doing. And there might be a person at year 1 that want to get to where you are in your year 6.
Yeah.
How do you manage your mental health through this whole journey? How do you stay consistent throughout this whole journey? And how do you shine when there's a lot of other people doing what you're doing?
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of things that I'm throwing at you, but this is important.
I think it comes back to the thing is like you have to have good people around you. Shit, you're around the wrong people no matter where you're at. It's not gonna last long. Like that's the easiest way to lose your head, is not having support, like support system. That's in general. Like everybody needs a support system, when shit's hitting the fan, like you need somebody you could lean on sometimes. Mm-hmm. And you can be that for other people too, And in music, it's just like, personally, I've always been so passionate about this. And it didn't start as me making music to try to gain a fan base or to try to, get fame or whatever it is. It started just because I like to write and record music, and I try to keep it that way because it's very easy to get lost in that of, especially now, like since COVID, like you're saying, is like everything's so digital, like TikTok, all the TikTok's been around, but it, especially now, it's like everything's to do with your phone on the social media shit and all this, which is great opportunity for artists, but it's so easy to feel like you're not doing shit, you know, because there's so many guys like going viral here, there, or the other thing, but it's like everybody's just losing the purpose, which is the point, I think, personally, at least for me, in music and art. I think that's the point. And like everything else is secondary. Like it should come secondary to everything else, you know?
What's your writing process? Because you write a lot about heartache. Are you always heartbroken?
Yeah, for some reason.
How many girlfriends you go through?
Honestly, not many, just a few that you know, were some really hard ones. But also, I don't think the heartbreak's just about girls. I think it's also just, you know, about certain things in life that happen too. You know what I mean? Which is, recently I've been looking at, I'm like, okay, maybe it's not, maybe I'm not writing about this shit too much. I'm like, no, I was like, this kind of relates to those moments of like, you know, being a child and trying to figure shit out, you know, at the same time. Like, you know, if you say like your parent left or something, like it could also be that heartbreak, because that's heartbreak too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Or even like you know, like there's so many things that make your heart feel that way, like losing people, of course. But I think it's just, yeah. But obviously, I think probably the girl is probably one of the
Probably the top.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why. I do it a lot. It's just what resonates with me the most, writing. I don't know why. I think it's just because it, you know, if I've got a mark on that shit or something, you know, which I love. I mean, break my heart again,
Yeah.
so we can make more songs.
I mean, you're making great music with a heartbreak, you know, whatever that is. But when I listen to your music, I'm like, damn, does this dude have any joy in his heart?
Yes.
What's the joy?
There's only love in this heart. I swear. It's not my. I just like I said, I use it as an outlet. So most of these songs are coming from a place where the shit that I feel like I need to say, you know.
Word.
But there's some happy songs in there.
Okay. You
they're in there.
On Apple Music, I looked. The last project was 2022.
Yeah.
Almost 3 years ago. Do we have anything coming up in 2025?
Yes, sir. Honestly, so much music. It's crazy. Like we were saying, is now feels like the most authentic place that I've ever been. Not that any other place wasn't authentic, but now like I can see it all, and like we can really like form this world around what we want to do and like really build it all out. But we have an album coming 2025 for sure. Spring probably. We got a song dropping next month on the 15th called Pour Me Up. Dropped a song last month. Dropped a song the month before. You know, like every month we've been releasing music, and we're gonna continue to do so.
Is this still the folk type sound?
Yeah. There is a range, but it's that pocket.
Okay.
No matter what. Yeah. Not really any rap or anything anymore. It just doesn't really resonate with me anymore. For some reason.
That's a big topic right now, right? Where it's like people that start off with the melodic rap, hip hop, and then they switch to folk. They switch to country, right? We could say country's in a big spot right now in the world. What's your thoughts on that? Where artists, they come into a certain culture and they have a certain, you know, image and they have a certain sound, and then they switch it up.
Honestly, I think everybody's just trying to figure themselves out in a way. And I do think there is a lot of, I mean, be careful saying that, but like vultures that are just doing it for the wrong reasons. And those are the guys that, I mean, I think you can kind of tell sometimes when it's inauthentic, somebody just hunting down views or trying to just do it to be, you know, famous or whatever it is. And I feel like, I mean, personally, I just think that's the wrong reason to do it. I mean, do whatever you want to do. Like, nothing against it. But within like these, you know, waves of music that come in for a few years and then, you know, a new one comes in, maybe the wave comes back, like the SoundCloud wave, all these, the industry is constantly changing, like monthly. Yeah. You know, like slowly kind of going towards, you know, whatever the masses really enjoy the most. Like that's the mainstream sound, which country just came out of nowhere, like you're saying, with Shabuzi and all of them.
I actually think it was Luke Bryan.
Well, yeah. So like, yeah, Luke Bryan.
I think Luke Bryan is, but I also think Ludacris is Luke Bryan's ghostwriter.
Really?
I have a
I
theory.
could see that. That'd be crazy.
I have a theory, right?
Yeah.
Country Girl Shaking for Me was not Luke Bryan. I feel like that was Ludacris.
Yeah, definitely not. I can see that. That's crazy. But yeah, true. It's been broiling for a minute, like the country scene, because past few years they've had some, obviously the biggest names in music probably.
Yeah, I mean, and it happens with influence, right? Guys like Jelly Roll, you know what I mean, that will influence a certain sound and a certain look. It's like, if I see you with a face tattoo coming up in the 2025, I'm gonna call you out.
That's true.
But these are things where I think that there is. I think you hit it on the head with the Vultures, right? Where it might not be intended, but there are people out there that will vulture on certain cultures, right?
Yeah.
And will only eat off of certain cultures while it benefits them, and then move on to the next, right? And so, how do you ensure that you're being authentic in that aspect of stuff, and you're not vulturing on a sound or on a culture?
That's a good question. Like, how do you make sure that you're not? I don't think you have to make sure that you're not. I just think you have to make sure that where you're coming from is, because of course, everybody wants to make this shit happen and, get to the famous side and everything. But I think as long as you make sure that you're authentic to yourself, which I feel like people don't even know what that means anymore, which is because it's so hard. You have to look into yourself. It's hard to know yourself. It really is. Mm-hmm. Like, half of us are just completely lost. If not, honestly, probably all of us are still lost, whether we kind of have an idea of what we want to do or not. You know what I mean? Like, there's like so much different things just being fed into our brains and whatever it is. But I feel like all it takes is just, taking some time for yourself and, kind of just letting yourself be alone, I guess, I feel like is very important.
You mentioned industry quite often on in this conversation. Do you feel like you have to fit the industry, or do you feel like Peech needs to fit his own brand and his own thing?
Yeah, I think it's.
And the reason why I ask that is because I feel like we're in the place. For me, it's hard to get anybody here to a show. Right, I DJ.
Yeah,
I can't even get 25 people out to a show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it's like I've been doing this thing for next year will be 20 years. I've been involved in our music scene here in Utah, right? Respect. And it's. I look at artists like Snow the Product, Tech Nine, Jelly Roll's one of them, Russ, and it feels like these type of artists, they don't conform to the industry.
Yeah.
These artists, they have a cult following. They can go and they can sell 1,500 tickets, right? Without a lot of mainstream radio, television, without a lot of shit, right?
Yep.
And it's like, can Lil Baby do that? Can other big artists that are conformed to this industry, can they do that?
Yeah, do people really care enough to?
Exactly. So that's my question for artists like you. It's like, how do we build something that's authentic, that makes people want to stick around?
Yeah. How do we do that? I think that's the question, right? For everybody, which I think, I guess it depends how, what you mean by the question is like, do you like the structure of what's the blueprint type of deal?
I wouldn't even say that. It's like,
or I think it's just like what we're saying is, connecting to people. Because showing people that you're real.
Yeah.
Everybody just wants to. It's a human connection, right? Like, we all want it. We're all addicted to it.
Do you feel connection to your fans? To the people
I do.
that support your music?
I do more than ever in my entire life, and I'm happy. It feels great, and it just makes me see how much further there always is to go. No matter where you're at, which also. Recently, I've just been thinking about is taking a look back. I'm like, bro, it's so easy to get stressed where we're at right now, right? Maybe some days you'll wake up stressed, be like, damn, bro, this, that, the other thing, whatever it is. But looking back, I'm like, damn, this is low key exactly where I wanted to get to at some point when I was starting. The dream was go to LA, make music for a living, and with my manager, he was the guy that I was having those conversations at school. Bro, we're gonna go to LA, we're gonna do do this, do that, and we are. And I'm just like, damn, you know, like okay, maybe
You're living what you wrote out.
yeah, and I'm like, damn, it's like really blessing, you know.
So how do you not get complacent?
Oh shit, I don't think I could ever.
That's
I don't
good.
know.
That's
I don't
good.
know. How do you not? You just gotta. I don't like being like comfortable, you know, like, which I don't know. I feel like some people do, some people don't, but
I think it's good to get comfortable with work process.
yeah, that's
Like,
actually
get
true.
comfortable with fucking waking up and taking an Uber to go to
Yeah.
some random guy's studio and do a podcast, right?
Yeah,
and have a
100%.
conversation. Get comfortable with that. Like, get comfortable with the hard work. Get comfortable with not staying in LA.
Yeah,
Like, get comfortable to go to Nashville.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, these are things that I think we should get comfortable with.
that's actually a really good way to put it. I like that a lot.
But don't get comfortable just staying in LA, going to the same bar,
Yeah,
being with the same people, you know.
Are you sick of podcasts that just interview people with the same questions and gossiping nonsense?
Are you tired of hearing about what's wrong with the world? Can you locate your nearest orphanage?
Who cooked the Last Supper?
R.I.P. Mr. Potato Head.
Seppuku Harakiri.
Where is Mavis Beacon?
This is Hos.
And this is host Beefy,
Listen to the Beans and Rice podcast.
exclusively in Braille and all streaming platforms.
Patent pending.
No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now.
You are the ex-champion Olympic.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure 4 leg lock.
Do you love wrestling?
Do you believe that Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest entertainer of all time?
Or maybe that Shawn Michaels is the sexiest man alive?
Or did you have a thing for Sonny from the years of 1994 to 1996 like I did?
Did you know Yokozuna isn't even Japanese?
If you could count the number of dimples on Rikishi's ass, this podcast is for you.
Follow us, the Figure 4 Podcast on Instagram, at Figure 4 Podcast. And check us out on YouTube.
Do it.
Tell your punk ass friends about us.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you're probably listening to the Unrestricted Podcast with Dre Rawka.
We are?
No, they are.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Oh, wow.
And I'm the real Ruby. You can catch me and Fonzie and the Funk. G Daddy Funk on Lake Talk 801 podcast.
Yeah, but I think you have to come in more smoother, more funnier. Like, yeah, they could catch us on the Lake Talk 801 podcast.
Yeah, y'all can catch us on the Lake Talk 801.
Yeah, and be like, and yeah, man, hey, and they could catch people like me, the real Ruby, and people like you, Fonzie, and people like him, G Daddy Funk,
Wow,
on
that's
the
a
Lake
lot of
Talk
people.
801. Who cares?
What did he say?
Huh?
I didn't hear him.
I don't know, but this probably should be the ad.
Are these on?
Catch a new episode every Monday on all streaming platforms. The Lake Talk 801. Tune in now.
Shake it up, man.
100%.
Do you have any kids?
No, sir.
Are you locked down?
No, sir.
Yeah, hit the road, bro.
Yeah.
Hit the road.
Well,
Go to
man.
Nashville. Go to Atlanta.
I was in Nashville recently, bro. That place is so
How was
sick.
it?
So sick. Oh
Did
my
you get to
gosh.
perform out there?
No, not this time around. We just went out for like 2 days. We went for a meeting, but we went out on Broadway and shit, like that road that has all the bars and shit, like all the like 4-story bars just back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
And every floor, people are playing live music. Four stories, like 50 bars. There's got to be at least like 200 plus probably artists playing live music at once, and just in every window, every shop, which is kind of crazy. I'm like, damn,
That's insane. That's a great opportunity for artists.
I mean, everybody out there, like, you know, obviously it's Nashville. Like,
Yeah.
everybody out there is doing that shit, which is, it's just kind of like LA, but in more of the songwriter perspective, because a lot of those people are there to write songs.
Well, I think a lot of people in Nashville are probably not from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Probably people from all over the world.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it's another one of those places where it's like, you know, people come to, you know, try to make the dream happen.
You do you play an instrument?
No, but
Need to get you a guitar, bro.
I'm learning. Yeah, I'm learning guitar. I just got taught some stuff last night actually on the guitar while we were rehearsing. I was like, I need to learn this shit. But no, I'm going to. I think I could lock in. Probably get pretty good at it. But.
I hate comparing artists to be like, oh, you sound like this, or oh, you sound like that. But can I do that real quick?
Yeah, do it.
Off this new sound of you, bro, I get, and it makes me really happy because it was a sound that I absolutely loved. I'm getting really 2014 like Mumford and Sons.
I love them. Okay, that's dope.
So hopefully that's not disrespectful.
No, not at all.
But I really do get that Mumford and Sons sound from you, and I see a lot of potential in you, and I think you got the music, bro. How do you feel Peech is right now? Do you feel like Peech is doing enough? Do you think? Let me reverse my question. Is Peech proud of himself?
Yeah, I think so.
For what?
I think I'm proud of myself for trying and working hard. Like not doing that. Not just being okay with shit like we were saying, like the complacent thing is. For some reason, bro, I've always just believed in, like, I don't know why. I don't know what caused me to believe it or, want to do this shit, but it's always just been there. And it's probably God. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I've always believed in this shit. And there are those moments, like I was saying, is like where shit, you wake up stress, like maybe I'm not doing enough, or shit, maybe there's so many other people doing this, or this, that, the other, all the millions of things that run through your head, especially in this type of industry. But when you really think about it, I feel like I'm doing something that I'm proud of. 100%.
It's good because you should be, right?
Yeah.
Like, be proud of how far you've come. But then be proud that you're still doing it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's a cool thing, is that you control everything with your career. Meaning you control if you go to the studio. You control if you write a storyboard for a new visual. You control how invested you are on social media.
Yeah.
How do you feel like you do on social media?
Oh shit! Every single day, man.
Yeah.
It's a big part of it. I mean, obviously it's a big part of it, but it's a big part of like my life at this point. Like, I don't have like a social media team or anything yet. Hopefully one day, so I don't have to do.
Be careful with that. You don't want them to post the wrong thing.
I know that's the other thing, but I don't know. Like, I'm used to it. Like, it's a part of it. Making social content, shooting like a couple times a week, cutting up short form content, putting lyrics on the screen, doing this whole thing. Do that for, just continuous, awareness, and then.
You need an ass shaking song.
I have some from back in the day.
No, but you need like that new folk.
The new, like some new,
like this
yeah.
sound,
some
this
cool
sound.
dance. Like,
yeah, you got the new Peech.
I've got some. I've got them.
All right, because we need the Peech challenge.
Yeah, for this album, it's honestly there's not a lot. It's not all sad shit. Like there's some bangers on there. It's probably half and half. It's probably like bangers and then like, damn.
Okay. What's a big challenge for Peech right now professionally?
Challenge professionally. I don't know.
Making it to podcasts on time.
Yeah, maybe like Ubers. Ubers are rough. No, I don't know. Now I feel like there's definitely a lot of challenges. I think it's just the same thing, just staying consistent and and just growing, trying to grow. Without losing the piece of yourself that's the reason why you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I probably said like that in 3 different ways during this podcast, but
Word.
like, I don't know. It's just, I don't think there's really much challenge to doing what you love. The challenge is to keep going when it's not really rewarding you, but I think it rewards you as, as passion. And especially nowadays, it's just like, it's so easy to lose sight of the why. Like, why'd you start this shit? Mm-hmm. I was 14 in a bedroom. I was not starting this to, try to go jump on a big stage at a festival. Like, that was the last thing on my mind at 14.
Yeah.
I didn't even know all this shit was going on. And like, I didn't know what music was. I just listened to it, So. Does
it suck having the curtain pulled up? Does it suck? I mean, going back to when you were 13, 14 years old and you were just a lover of music, but now you're in this industry, there's songwriters, there's people that target certain sounds. There's a lot more that you are noticing now that the curtain's pulled up. Does it ruin music for you now, or do you still love it as much as you did as a kid?
Yeah, no, it doesn't ruin it. It definitely just shows me a lot of, maybe it ruins some parts, some aspects to things, but it doesn't ruin music. It's like the music side, I think it's just, all the background stuff is definitely can be pretty interesting, but I think I'll always love it as much as I did from the very beginning,
Yeah.
It's interesting to learn all this stuff because it goes so deep, like with everything, but like it's just like anything else. Like there's so much to it that people don't see,
Don't sell your soul though.
Yeah, no.
When they take you into that room and they
don't do it.
Don't sell your soul, bro.
No, I do not plan on it. I think we're in a great place right here, like we're at, and I don't think I'd want to do that. That's all I own,
Yeah.
The only thing you own is your soul.
Your character, right? Like character is everything.
Yeah, the moment you lose it, I don't know.
You'll get tested, bro. You will get tested. And it's important to stay authentic to yourself. It's important, even if they give you something shiny and nice and bright and it could change your guys' life right now. Is it going to change your character? And if the answer is yes, you'll find a different way, bro. I'll tell you.
Yeah, 100%.
That goes for anybody out there. Like, do not sell your soul.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as you are the instrument, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna, like, you are the instrument. Don't change, because eventually you're gonna find your tribe.
Yeah.
You're gonna find the people that are gonna help you in the long run.
Yeah. People who you connect the best with.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge, bro. So I did sign a deal back 2021 or some shit. And that was one of those moments where it's like looking for the shiny, kind of getting lost in the sauce for a little bit of, why you're doing it. But I found it back. I think it really opened my eyes and like drew me back to myself in a way, You
learn lessons, bro.
Yeah. Which luckily it was, it's like 2 years, and then I was able to come back and like, damn. And then that's when Snowfall and all these other songs have been created, is after going through so much bullshit and just trying to figure out what the hell I want to do, who the hell I am, what I want to say.
Was that horse well-mannered in Snowfall?
Oh, yeah, she was a good horse. It was trying to bite my foot, but she was fun. She's actually, she's a racer. She's a champion racer, that horse.
Wow.
Which is crazy. It's in Heber. It's at they got a homestead out there with horses, a bunch of horses that they train. I grew up with like around horses. My grandma had horses, so.
You like to ride?
Yeah.
Pause.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
Hey yo.
Cut that.
Hey yo, what? My man like to ride.
Horses.
I'm allergic to them. My father-in-law, my brother-in-law, no, it's my brother-in-law. He has some big horses. I don't know the breed or whatever. But he had one that was just massive, and we went to his house, and he lived on a ranch and everything like that. And I get close, and I start to break out, man. I start to itch, start to sneeze all crazy. I was allergic to the damn horse.
No way.
Yeah, and I was kind of relieved because my wife was like, "Come get on the horse." I was like, that horse don't want my big ass on it. I was like, that horse does not want this, and I don't want to get kicked by this damn horse.
Yeah,
I like my face. You know what I mean? I like
having
having teeth.
It will be,
So, thank goodness I'm allergic, so I don't have to get close.
You don't have to do it. Yeah. No, I love, brother. There's like something about those animals, bro. I don't know. They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's definitely a little scary, but like.
How often are you getting visuals out?
We do short form. I mean, every day, but
And are visuals important for an artist?
Yeah, like music videos and stuff. I love them, but I don't think I think it just depends on something. Like it's just on whatever you want to do. Nowadays, like if you look at it from the other side, they're not as important as they used to be if you look at it from an analytic money making perspective. But I think they're important for you to grow fan base, to bring people onto your movement or whatever you're doing. Like, it's important to have that up. So yes, we are still doing videos, but we don't do it for every single song. We shoot other type stuff too, like visualizers and lyric videos, stuff like that. So it's like there's always some sort of content. But music videos, yeah. I mean, let's say doing an album, say 12 songs, we'll probably do 4 music videos. Probably 2 before, and then whatever 2 do the best on the album, we'll probably do, you know what I mean, type something like that.
Yeah.
And maybe more, but I don't know. It's usually, I mean, shit is expensive.
Yeah, it is. unless you get a visual artist and an editor that's just believes in you.
Yeah, that's ready to build and work.
I think you got I mean, obviously the music, it speaks for itself, but I think that once people hear your music and they gravitate towards it, if they can bring value to you, I think they'll be on board, bro.
I do too. I do too. I think that's it. Like, I think we're in a good space, which I'm happy about.
You seem excited about this thing. You seem excited about life and where you are currently.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it feels like it doesn't feel like it's been that long, actually. It does, but it doesn't at the same time. I mean, fucking time just flies.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit, we grow so much. While it's flying, it's like, yeah, like high school was feels like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, I feels like I started like 2 years ago. But I think that's also how you know, like, that you're doing something you love, is when it's fast, when it's, there's beautiful moments that are just like, holy shit, and you can look back and just talk about it like what we're doing, and just like, damn, yeah.
What's the family think about this, your music career?
Honestly, always supported. They always did, which is, I think I owe a lot to that too. Like, there was never a doubt in my entire family. And maybe that's why I have the belief that I do. But nobody ever doubted me. Not once. Not one question of doubt type shit. And that's like, my mom's a fucking angel, bro. And so are my brothers. Like, we went through some shit as kids, and it just brought us so close, and we just believe in each other. It's dope.
How's your relationship with your pops now?
It's good. He's, I guess, around, like, I mean, I talk to him all the time, but he lives in Death Valley, just chilling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he was out for, I don't know, when I was like 8 years old, and then just like coming around every once in a while type shit throughout the life of, or growing up, teenage life, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he's, I think the most important thing in life is forgiveness, regardless.
Are you religious?
I'm not like super religious, but I praise God, which I do. I honestly do want to get deeper into it. I was raised, going to church and stuff here and there, but it kind of just, I don't know, flowed out of my life, I guess, a little bit. But I always like had faith, But yeah, so I'd say I'm religious, but it's just not super. I don't know what the right word would be, but
you don't practice.
Yeah, I'm not I don't practice that much, but I pray every day though.
Yeah,
I pray. I just haven't gone to church recently and stuff like that, which I would like to do again, but I just haven't, I guess.
Dang, Christian album coming up.
Yeah, the Christian album, man.
You better start cursing. Get those curse words out, man. Live it up now.
Got to get them out.
Say all the F words you want.
Yeah.
Not the other F word, Jason Kelsey. Did you hear about Jason Kelsey?
What'd he say?
Well, he dropped the maggot word.
Oh, shit.
That was pretty bad.
Maybe I did hear about that.
Yeah, we won't mention that, but yeah.
But like on TV?
Yeah, well, it was all right. So this just happened. Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey, the Kelsey brothers, right?
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey, the lesser known Kelsey brother, was at some type of event. He was carrying a 12-pack of his beer, and somebody called Travis Kelsey, his brother, the F word, and just randomly, he was like, "Yeah, your brother, the F word and whatnot." And then Jason had enough. He turned around and seen the guy. The guy was filming his phone. Took his phone, smashed it. Pop. The phone's done. And then later on, there's another video where the guy was like, yo, you owe me a phone, blah, blah. He's getting in his face and he pushes Jason Kelsey. Jason Kelsey's a big ass offensive lineman. Like,
Yeah,
big
what?
dude, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're insane. And obviously, it's somebody trying to get a money grab, right?
Yeah, it's true.
It's one of those assholes. And Jason ends up like getting in the guy's face. Doesn't do anything, but ends up dropping the
Saying
maggot
that,
word. And when you throw alcohol, you throw anger, you know.
Yeah.
It's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, the mix. Yeah, 100%. Damn, bro.
And we talked about character, right? Yeah. And unfortunately, when you have a light on you, everything you say can and will be used against you.
It's true.
How do you keep your nose clean?
How do you keep your nose clean?
Because right now, bro, you're on the trajectory of fucking stardom, right? And you don't want them tweets from 8 years ago to come out where it's like, yo,
that's true. Yeah.
What was Peech talking about?
Yeah, no. I mean, hopefully there's no bad tweets. I don't think there ever was. I know I wasn't really much of a Twitter guy, but
there's no video using the N-word, right?
Hell no.
All right, don't.
Hell no. It's just on Twitter. Somebody finds it from like 2000. It's like shit.
Insert the clip here. Oh,
no,
shit,
but
bad.
But yeah, I don't know. I think all it takes to say keep your nose clean is to keep your nose clean. Otherwise, I mean, whatever. I mean, we all go down and up sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do dumb shit. Shit, I've done a lot of dumb shit. Too much.
Yeah.
But you learn your lessons, I guess, to say the least. But yeah.
When's the last time you played football?
Shit, high school.
Damn, so you washed.
Yeah, I'm probably washed now.
What, you were running back?
I was running back, middle linebacker as well.
Damn, you like to hit people.
Shit, yeah, bro.
How do you get your aggression out now?
Writing.
Yeah. Pause. Hey, yo.
Writing. You've got a dirty mind, sir.
You be writing. Yo, Peech be writing. All right, so you songwriter. Do you write for other people?
Here and there. I haven't done too much yet, but we throw around songs, just around to see. But not normally. For some reason, I don't know. I would write for other people and stuff, but like singing other people's work and stuff kind of just feels weird to me. But I have to get over that because that's part of it, which is cool.
Yeah, it's gonna help pay the bills, right?
Yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, yes, I have somewhat, and I'm going to more for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that's a great way to just get your foot in somewhere.
Yeah,
is becoming a writer. But how do you make sure that you don't just stay in the back as a writer?
That's hard. I've been talking recently, especially met a few guys like songwriters or artists that were songwriters, and it is a place that you can get if you're looking at it from business wise, like songwriting. Very easy to get stuck there because most of these guys want to be artists too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like it's a great stepping stone, but it's also it's very hard to make the step out of just being a songwriter into being that artist again. Like once you dive into like the actual say industry again, but like into that side, it can be hard to get out of there because a lot of these labels, they just want you to continue writing songs for them.
Exactly, right?
They're like, why would I sign you as an artist when like you could just give my artist songs?
Yeah,
whatever it is. Yeah,
I think Kanye was one of those guys, right? He was not writing but producing, right?
Yeah.
And then
they're trying to keep him in the tuck as
exactly.
a producer.
Stay as a producer. You're helping this well-oiled machine win right now. We don't want you to change it up.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? I can't remember.
Courage, man. The courage to speak up and be like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, true.
I love that you banked on yourself, bro. You got a lot of things going on. What's next for Peech?
What's next, baby? I mean, new music. I mean, every month, no matter what, it's always gonna be new music every month. Because we have so many songs. It's ridiculous, but it's dope. Like I love them. Also, I could send you some if you want to hear some of the new stuff. But
play it right now. Play us something right now. Right. Put you in the hot seat. I want to hear something new. I want to hear something unreleased. I want to hear some of that fire.
Let's fucking.
I heard pour. Is it Pour Up?
You heard Pour Me Up?
Yeah, Pour Me Up.
Okay, I won't play that one then.
I heard Pour Me Up.
Let's see here.
Here, I thought you were actually playing the guitar.
Hey, I will be soon. Let's see. There's a few in here.
Are you getting in trouble for playing this?
No. These are the ones. Let's see. Fucking, what should we play?
We won't play the whole thing. I just want a little snippet.
Piece, yeah. Have you heard Wild One or no?
I don't think so.
These are like more kind of like up. I'll just play this one. Why not?
What's this one?
It's called Wild One.
Wild One.
It's more kind of. No, not yet. So, oh shit.
Damn. See how he did this?
So that's all you get. No.
Just the beat. Who are you helping produce this stuff? Are you hearing the sounds? Are you helping to make?
Yeah, most of the stuff is in studio where Adam Banks, he produces. We'll just kind of cook up together. I mean, he's the main sauce behind the production, but you know.
Adam Banks from Utah?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's take a stand. There's some things we can't explain, but if I could choose a life to live, it'd be the life I live today. I wanna dance.
Peech, man.
See, it's not all sad. You can dance to this.
Yeah, man.
You got eyes that aren't afraid. If I could choose, you'll be the one I spend my life with every day.
Are you performing with a band?
Yeah, so what we're doing right now is fade it out.
Yeah. There you go. Now you're a DJ. How you like that?
Yeah, so recently just kind of started doing shows again, but we do kind of half and half. So we have a DJ up there, or a DJ. I mean, it's mainly kind of just somebody playing the records.
Word.
And then 2 guitars. So like I think tonight we're doing electric and acoustic guitar, and it's kind of they just help with like so we'll play we'll play the beat or something. They'll just kind of help and they'll play along and add that live aesthetic and in between have some jams and shit and do acoustic songs. Like we have a couple on the set of just guitar and voice.
And these are guys that are gonna travel with you?
Yeah, we were just in Idaho last weekend. We did those too. Twin Falls and Idaho Falls. And then here this weekend. And then, I don't know what's coming up next, but hopefully some more. I mean, might chill until the album, but we'll see.
You need a band, bro.
Yeah, I think the full band is very necessary. I just got to lock in with the right guys.
Your music is live performance like this. What you just showed me, bro, that with a live band.
Oh my God.
Out of this park.
Yeah.
It hits out. It's a home run.
100%. I appreciate it too.
Yeah, man. You got something really dope. And I hope that when the times get hard, when you doubt yourself, because as creatives, we all doubt. Like with so much, and it sucks because social media shows us the world, right?
Yeah.
With so many people doing exactly what we're doing, sometimes we doubt ourselves. We feel like, why am I going to do this? Why am I, going to shine? But just know that, like, you're going to find your tribe. It's going to happen. Don't sell out. Stay consistent with what you got going on and keep on evolving into the character that you want to be next.
100%.
You know what I mean?
That's all it is. That's all it's about. As long as you keep going.
Yeah, exactly. But that's on you.
Yeah, it's on you.
It's on you. It's not on anybody else. It's not on the DJ. It's not on the producer. It's not on the engineer. It's on your manager. It's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Something you said too earlier was like literally it's all up to you. Like it's up to you to go to the studio session, to go to a place, to post a story, to post this. Like literally, it's like crazy. There's nothing else that plays into it but you. Like
exactly.
Like crazy.
And so many people need you to succeed for them to succeed as well.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I mean, it becomes that.
Is it enough in 2024, 2025 for an artist to be a one-trick pony? And what I mean by that is to just only make music. You know what I mean? Or does an artist need to do other avenues, whether if it's fashion, movies, television,
like acting,
content
right?
creation?
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of people are like that now. I don't think it's too much. I like being just a music star is great. Being just a singer, not playing guitar is cool too. No, I want to learn, but yeah, no, I don't know. Is it enough though? I think so. I think it is. I think it's enough. I don't know though. Maybe not, but it seems like there's some people out there that are still doing it, and you know that you can tell, like Post Malone, like he's really just music. I mean,
no, not really.
What else does he do?
I mean, he just had that whole ping pong show,
beer
beer pong, where he's literally playing beer pong with his homies.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, he does do a lot of other stuff too, like nowadays. And he's just that big, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I mean, he owns Raising Cane's. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of different avenues, and the reason
I guess he was in a movie too. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, well, he's in a prison show or something.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Yeah.
But a lot of that feeds into something else, right? Like the Raising Cane's. He that was a whole setup. I don't know if you've been to the one that he owns.
I haven't been there yet. I want to so bad.
So he has one of his trucks out in front of it, right? That was just a setup for his album.
Yeah,
F1 Trillionaire.
Yeah,
or Trillion, right? Where they wrecked it.
Yep.
Right. So the Raising Cane's, the marketing, the whole fucking
it all plays
into what we have going on a year from now. So that's why I ask is it enough just to get in the studio, making music and release it, or do you need something to feed into your music and vice versa?
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, as a marketing standpoint, yes. 100%. I mean,
I think you shouldn't do anything. I think it would be cool is if you played more into your passions and fed it into your music.
Yeah.
When you hit the slopes, like take the boys. You know what I mean? When the boys are in town, let's go hit the slopes. Let's do a vlog. You know what I mean?
Do some tricks and shit. We've been thinking about that a bunch too, and I just haven't gone up enough recently. But now I
lodge conversations when you guys are done on the slopes and you guys go and you guys are at the lodge. Pull out the little recorder and just have a little conversation. Don't need to be anything crazy. Just hey, like how was the trip? What's going on? You know what I mean? Yo, we got this. I got a song idea. I don't know how I'm gonna write this song, but I want to talk about being on the slopes with the homies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's fire.
And then it feeds into the song that you're about to make.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it just forms that connection.
Exactly.
With so many more people too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great idea.
Ski lift conversations.
Ski lift conversations is fire because those. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You get somebody. How long are you on a ski lift for until you get off?
Anywhere from like fucking 2 minutes to 10 minutes probably.
Boom. 5 questions on the ski lift. Cool content.
Yeah, just quick.
You know, just more of that kind of stuff I think would help just push. And then you put your music behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
the edit shit.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
That's cool.
Just a thought.
I'm going to do that.
Give me my credit.
I will give you credit. 100%.
As a songwriter, I know you know all about credit.
Yes. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Cool.
You gotta credit the fucking pencil you used to write it at this point.
Yeah. Facts. Do you still write or do you use your phone?
I don't know. It just depends where I'm at, what I'm doing. A lot of it's on my laptop, I'd say. But yeah, every once in a while I'll write in a journal or some shit. But
back when I used to write rhymes, I had to have a paper.
Yeah.
But I'm old though.
There is something about that though, of like writing on a paper, I feel like.
Scribbles.
But I don't know, it's just yeah, I guess you could write really fast, but it is slower for me, wise of like writing. But yeah,
this new generation, you guys want everything quick.
I know, bro. Everybody wants what's it called? What's the word?
Satisfaction.
Yeah, satisfaction. God, there's a saying for it. I'll have to think about it.
So you don't have no family in Utah no more?
No, sadly. Well, I have family. Like my grandparents are still here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and like other random. I think I have like a second cousin here too.
Does grandparents come to your show tonight?
No, I don't think so.
Has your family seen you perform?
Yeah,
like on a stage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like my mom's seen me before. My dad, brothers, they all come when they can. If they were out here, they would be there. But yeah, it took a while for my mom to see it. But
her choice or yours?
I think probably both. But I mean, before it was like rapping and stuff. I was like, trust me, you don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't really want to go to this. But maybe I should have let her. I think I was just afraid of like, having her there at first. But
saying the N-word in front of your mom
on stage.
Don't do it, Peech. You better not have an N-word video out there.
Trust me, there's no.
Post Malone had
it's
one.
Not possible.
He was forgiven.
Did he really?
Yeah, bro.
What the hell?
Bad.
Why does everybody have just like?
Because it's the forbidden word that white people can't say.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Morgan Wallen had one too.
Oh, he had a couple.
That was a big one.
And the world loves Morgan Wallen.
More than fucking anything.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. No disrespect. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the future for you. I appreciate you coming to the studio. What's the social medias? Where can we follow you? Where can we follow this journey of Peech?
Well, thank you, brother, for having me. For real, this is sick.
Anytime,
Great
man. Just bring the crew next time.
Yeah, bro. I was wanting to. Literally, I called him and I just got the text. He was like, "Bro, I just woke up."
Where you guys staying? Are you staying downtown?
Yeah, I'm downtown. I don't even know what exactly, but just literally right downtown, probably like by the stadium right there.
Okay.
And then we go over to the Urban Lounge tonight. For all that, but yeah, my social media is just Peech, Peech, everywhere, all platforms. Even Snapchat, all that shit, all over the place.
So No Pasa Nada, their new podcast here in Utah. They've only been doing it for like 3 weeks, and they put me onto a new social media called Clapper. Have you heard about Clapper?
I don't think so.
So Clapper is the new TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like short form content and stuff.
And you can get paid right off the bat. There's no certain targets that you have to hit or whatever.
Yeah.
People can make donations right away. I already made 23 cents.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you know it's fucking...
And it's going.
It works, yeah.
23 cents. Hey, I'm 23 cents richer.
You go like live on it and stuff? Or
you can go live. Yeah. No. You don't have to hit a certain follow count or anything like that.
Yeah, you can just go live.
Yeah.
That's dope. I want to check that out, actually.
Yeah, check out Clapper. Just a thought. So follow Peech. Go listen to his music. New music out every month. We got a new album coming. Do we want to release the name of this album? You got a name?
I have a few, but haven't decided yet.
Come on, man. Call it the Death Valley Driver.
Death Valley Driver. Well, so Peech obviously is my artist name, but Harry Hayes is my real name.
Why don't you go by Harry Hayes?
Dude, we're trying. I want to do it. I want to do it, but like the changeover, it's like we've kind of built something on, but that might be the album name then. And then we might from there make the transition, because we're trying to do it in the right way. If we're gonna transition like the name, because it's got to be right. We don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah, branding. Yeah, branding.
But that name, it is pretty damn good for this type of music. Like it's
your name.
Yeah. Well, true.
Yeah, that
true.
name. No, my name is really good
Yeah,
for the music I make.
That's true.
Harry Hayes.
Mm-hmm. Hayes is my middle name.
What's your
Harry's my first name.
Harry Hayes. You said Harry's your
first name.
First name. Hayes is your middle name.
Yeah.
Can we come up with the last name with the H so he can be Triple H?
Harry Hayes.
Helmsley.
Where does that come from? That's crazy.
Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Oh, okay.
You're not a wrestling fan?
No, not really.
Damn. What's your guilty pleasure?
Damn.
Housewives of Salt Lake City?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what my guilty pleasure is. I like cooking. That's about it.
You cook?
A little bit.
What's your go-to? Steak?
Southern food. So like fucking
gumbo.
Anything. Not that southern. It's more like Texas southern. So like, I mean, I guess gumbo's that too, but like more like say like biscuits gravy, like barbecue, like kind of lame compared to gumbo, I feel like, but very good.
Okay, biscuits and gravy. You cook one meal.
No, that's just one. I make the best breakfast you'd ever have, probably.
Okay. Or
maybe not you ever have. You might have some damn good breakfast.
I get busy. I'm a father of 3 and a husband of 1.
Yeah.
I live in the kitchen.
Hell yeah, bro.
I actually made turkey.
That shit's so fun.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Like I love food too.
I made turkey breast last night. I roasted my turkey.
Damn.
I did a practice turkey, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta practice. Are you in town for the holidays?
No, dude. I leave on Monday. Back to LA. I think I'm gonna be out there. So I might be in Texas, but
are you gonna go see mom?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do for Thanksgiving and shit, Christmas, all that.
What city is she in?
She's in Amarillo right now.
Is that by the border?
It's, I don't know. It's like North Texas. It's further away from the border than most. But she's from Dallas. Our whole family's from Dallas, pretty much, and that's where like she's gonna be. But she's staying in Amarillo for now, type shit.
I heard a lot of things are popping in Austin right now.
Really?
Yep. On the comedy circuit and on the music circuit.
Like popping off.
Yeah, like
a
lot of
comedy in Austin is. I mean, that's like the hot spot now. But
yeah. You went to LA when everybody left.
I know. The moment everybody picked up and fucking dipped, it's like, I'm here. Where's everybody?
Don't turn into that guy that's I'm from LA. Don't do that. Please don't.
No. I'm actively trying to leave, but I'm just figuring out where I want to go. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Damn, you just dropped a bombshell on your friends. They're like, we just moved here.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know if I can, but we'll see. There's some.
You just signed a lease.
Actually, I'm not even on a lease.
Damn.
I'm lucky, bro. I could get up and go if I wanted.
You just scallywagged your friends. I'm not on a lease, stupid.
That's fucked. I would find somebody for them if I needed to.
Peech,
if I was gonna leave.
Peech is showing his true colors.
Shit.
All right, Peech, man. Go follow Peech, Peech, on whatever, your Googles, your social medias, your YouTube. Go check out his music. New music every month. New album coming. Possibly self-titled. Possibly not. Make sure you go and follow my man Waldo, Temptation Marketing on Instagram. He does all your photos and stuff. I think we're gonna do some holiday photos. We got more information for you coming up soon. So if you want to have your nice family photos, maybe you'll come over to the studio and get that done. Allrock.com, ALLRAWK.com is how you can make donations if you would want to monetarily. Buy a shirt, buy a hoodie. If you don't want to make a monetary donation, I get it. It's hard out here. It's tough, man. I'm trying to get into a house. Like I said, I'm a father of 3, husband of 1, and I gotta work 5 jobs just to make that happen.
Yep.
It's awful out here. And you can always share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's free to show love. Y'all have the day you deserve. Always protect your light. We're out. Peace.
Love.
Is it Runaway? What's the song? The new song? The new single? Fall Down?
I just dropped a song called Tell Me.
No. No. The one that you dropped in January this year.
Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Snowfall's that one.
That shit's hard, man.
Thank you.
I was like,
Thank you so
God
much.
damn, this dude is nice.